I'm Hasek1616 and this is the 9th installment of the pit towel. And as you can see here, I got my SCX10 with a new body painted up for it, the Proline Chevy Silverado 1500 body. Short box, as you can tell. And it turned out pretty good, got a little bit of spotting right in this area here, but overall not too bad. And I got quite a bit more upgrades planned for this thing. I think it's gonna be pretty cool once it's done and get it a little bit more trail worthy. But alright, so we'll start off the count of 7-1 at number 7. First we have AKA announcing a update of their SC tire line. Basically what they're doing is they're putting their new red insert into it, which if you haven't seen it, it's got, I guess it's called flutes. The foams are fluted. They've got pyramid triangle shaped indents in them, make them a little bit softer. And it says here that it also allows the tire to absorb your heavier landings, and it still has enough internal structure so that it keeps its shape and its stiffness so that it's not falling over. The foam isn't rolling over when you take a corner. And it is closed cell, so definitely check that out. And the foams just look cool. I like that red color. Coming in at number 6, we've got a new motor from Speed Passion called the Ultra Sportsman V3 series motor. And it's available from a 10.5 turn up to a 25.5 turn for any application that suits a specific turn or needs that specific turn. And just some of the features on these motors are a sensored operation, so knows where the rotor is at all times. Locked end bell, 0 timing, so it's obviously more apt towards your stock or your spec classes. And there also may possibly be a 7.5 and an 8.5 turn. Oh no, there is going to be a 7.5 and an 8.5. There's possibly going to be a 5.5 turn coming soon. Coming in at number 5, we have a Venom transport case, or hauler bag, whatever you want to call it. And it's basically what you would expect from a transport case. It's a transport case, hauler bag, whatever you want to call it. And that's about it for that. Coming in at number 4, LRP came out with a couple chargers. The 2 chargers to be exact. The Element charger, which only works for NIMHs, 4 to 8 cell, and you can charge your batteries at 1, 2, or 4 amps, and it goes off of AC power. And an upgraded version of that, the Element Pro, you can also charge LiPo batteries from 1 to 3S, LiPo or LIFE batteries, with a built-in cell balancer. The cell balancer is built into the Element Pro. And it includes an option to let you use DC power also. And apparently LRP says these are going to be unexpectedly cheap, but they don't state a price yet. We've got an article from jconcepts. They released a couple new treads. One of them is the hybrid, or hybrids, and apparently they have already appeared at the CRCRC, that's a mouthful, Midwest Championships, and at the Motorama event. It's a mid-lug design and a crowbar type center lug. And the hybrid is best suited for speed and having control while you're going fast. It's got an X-braced sidewall, and it is made specifically to, along with going fast and having control while you're going fast, it's made to be very, very durable, last a long time without wearing out. And the second tire that they just came out with is the jconcepts 3Ds. And these tires work really good on slick groove surfaces, like at the jconcepts class, and they already have at least one win under their belt, where Ryan Mayfield, well, not a win, but they TQ'd I really cannot talk today for some reason. Ryan Mayfield TQ'd a race at the jconcepts clash. And, yeah, they're made to be like slick blue groove tires. We have a release from Robitronic, and they're finally moving into the short course game with a truck called the Smasher. So it's a two-wheel drive short course truck, obviously, with extra long A-arms and a different type style of chassis, which gives you quite a bit of ground clearance, and it also has all the stuff you'd expect, like oil-filled shocks, ball bearings, and a good strong gear diff. And it says that they'll be coming from the factory as an RTR with a brushed 20-turn motor with a Robitronic Speedstar 2 ESC, along with a 2.4 GHz radio, which is always good, and a steering servo, obviously, because it is RTR. A guy by the name of Jared Tebow, you might know him. He's got a clean sweep at the Dirt Nitro Challenge, meaning that he got first in the buggy and truggy classes. A couple of big names that he won over: Mike Truhay, the former winner of that contest, and the reigning world champion, Cody King. Yep, first time this has ever happened in that event's 12-year history. I really like that event. I think they do a great job with that. I'd love to go out and watch it, but it's in Arizona. So, an event that it deals more with the AMA and the FAA. As some of you may know, the FAA has been thinking about passing a law that would affect your model airplane hobbyists. Not so much anybody on like the surface side or the boat side, just more your airplane side. And what they've been thinking about doing is putting a speed limit on your RC airplanes. They don't specifically state that, if I remember correctly, but it just happens that RC model airplanes fall into this field. And they're also, well, that speed limit would effectively get rid of any type of actual jet turbine, not just like an EDF jet, like a real scale jet turbine. It would get rid of that segment entirely, because it's, from my understanding, those things have to go pretty dang fast just to get off the ground, because I mean they're so big and so much weight. But I just wanted to make you aware of that there possibly will be some regulations being put on this hobby by the government, and a lot of people in this hobby are objecting to that and making their voices heard, making their opinions known. So if that pertains to you, or if that will pertain to you, definitely tell somebody about it, tell the government about it, preferably, and just get the word out that you don't want that regulation in this hobby, so that they'll put in an exception inside that law for us. Well, I'm not a model airplane flyer, but for the model airplane flyers, I do know a few, friends with a couple, and I just hate to see that segment of the hobby go away because of just 3 little lines in some law the FAA passes. So, that is the Pit Towel this week. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm Hasek1616, and see you next week.